Yo, we are live. We're live again. The second watch along today. This day, it's not Manchester United, but it's Chelsea versus Liverpool. I hate watch along because I obviously do not like both these clubs. I am curious to see what it's going. There's a lot of narratives here, Before we get into it, if you're new to the channel, like, share, and subscribe to Red Devil Studio. Follow us on Twitter at Red Devil Studio X. We're on Twitch, Kick, etc. So, and obviously my secondary channels, Red Devil Multiverse, and of course, Red Devil Studio Extra. So please get involved with those as well. Get involved with the chat as well, guys. If you want to, in fact, I might post a StreamYard link. If you want to sort of come on, let me have a quick look. Where is it? Can't remember where is it. Not share. Yeah. If you want to come on, I have the StreamYard link. I posted that in the chat as well. If you want to come on as well. Oh, big up SNB, long time no speak. Thank you so much, buddy. Thank you so much, man. Thank you. Yeah, so far so good. Stressful organizing, but yes, I definitely recommend Married Life to anybody, so long as you find the right person. That's the hardest part. But when you find the right person, Marriage Life can be very good. Who do you think is going to win today? Geez, how far behind am I? Let me just refresh that. I didn't know I was this far behind. 3 minutes in, sorry. Okay, Liverpool attack, and good defending. I'll be honest, I don't know the names of most of Chelsea. It's a foul on Gakpo. Liverpool looking pretty good though. Liverpool. Not a foul. And Chelsea defend, but Liverpool still on the attack. Chelsea don't really know what to do right now. And it's ahead and and yeah, looks like it's not if but when right now. Being a Liverpool fan right now is a mind warp. In what sense? In what sense? I mean, they're still favourites to win the league. Champions League might be a bit harder, but definitely favourites for the league, I think. And in this game, that's a good ball in, but the Sanchez save. Cucurella for Chelsea. And not there. Not there. Let me look at these lineups again. Sanchez, James, Achempong, Badashil, and Cucurella. I mean, this defense, Liverpool needs to score at least 3. Come on. Then you've got Gusto and Caicedo in a 2. Okay. Neto, Fernandez, Garnacho, and Pedro. How many goals has João Pedro got? Mamad just shoot. Oh, interesting. Is Alisson injured? He must be, yeah. Kirkes, Van Dijk, Konate, Bradley, Brownback, McAllister, Szoboszlai, Salah, Gakpo, Isak. Has words been dropped? Words has been dropped, ma'am. And you got Chiesa, Ekatike, who's also been. I don't know why they dropped Ekatike. He's been balling, in my opinion. Liverpool bench is good, but my goodness, they dropped words. The £150 million signing. That's very interesting. Alisson is. I have no idea was going to happen in each game. Tactics aren't working. Too many players came in too soon, but you can see glimpses. Yeah, that was the thing I always said about Liverpool. It's like it was a fantastic signing. Everyone was like, yeah, they saw it, but at the end of the problem with signing 5 or 6 players in one window is that you need the players need time to gel into a new system, and also you need the team needs to adapt. So Liverpool may start to come really good, and it's a ball, and it's a corner, I think. Liverpool might start to come really good turn of the beginning of next year. But the thing though is that they're not great, but they're still winning games. So what's going to happen when Liverpool do start playing well? I think a loss here might make them a little bit worried, especially because Arsenal appear to have grown a spine a little bit. Arsenal are, they want the league this year. What was that? Passport back. Okay, Salah. And it's a good clearance by Cucurella. But back to Liverpool. I mean, I want Liverpool to win. Only because I don't want Chelsea above United at the table. That's the only reason. But so far, it's been all Liverpool. Bro, it feels like the Galactical. Yeah, exactly. It does. It does, and it's be up to Slot to see if it can. I mean, imagine if they'd gotten Gay in the defender. That was the icing on the cake. I was like, Liverpool would have been unstoppable. And the irony is, against Palace last week, Gay was the reason why Liverpool lost. Not throw. But yeah, at the end of the day, what I would say about the Premier League this season is that so far, there's no bum teams like Southampton last year. There's no teams who are like, right, okay, this team I'm guaranteed to get. Oh, Garnacho's on the I don't know what that was by Sanchez. Or no, the Liverpool stand-in. I don't know who this guy is. But he could be a weakness for Liverpool. But no, there are no bombers in this league. Even the promoted teams. I know Sunderland lost today, but Sunderland, Leeds, Burnley, they're all semi-decent, will give you a game. The mid-table teams, again, like there's just... I don't anticipate this being like a high, 90s, winning type of league type of thing. I don't think so. The league's going to be difficult. But just as I sort of think, it's going to come down to the squads and how they manage the squads over different competitions. When the Champions League gets into full swing, with the games every week, and then the FA Cup and the Carabao Cup, and then people want to be fit, and then obviously the international, and especially this year with the World Cup qualifiers, how important they are. So it's going to be difficult. So if Liverpool can they don't have to, I think, win everything now. They just have to be relatively strong squad-wise by, February, March time. And then they'll be okay. At least that's what I think. But anyway, thanks everyone for watching. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to Red Devil Studio and Red Devil Studio Extra or my corner. Good tackle. Liverpool on the break again. I'm not sure about that ball. I'm not sure about that ball, Salah. I'm not sure about that ball, Salah. As it stands, let's have a look. If it's a draw, Arsenal stay on top on GD because they've got 11. Chelsea stay 9th on 9 points behind United. Yeah. I'll take a draw. I'll take a draw, definitely. Chelsea got the boards. A bit sluggish now, but these team games always tend to be. I don't know what was happening there. Crossing the box and Neto. Liverpool again. No. No one has any real control of this game so far. Who Chelsea going to throw here? They're going to take a shot, and it's Caicedo with his long range shot again. This guy knows how to do the long range, and oh wow! And it's 1-0 to Chelsea. I didn't see that coming. And Caicedo with his it's the same goal we scored against Chelsea, against United. He does this like he seems to be a master of these long range shots, man. These long range precision shots. He's done it against United, I think, twice. And look at this, and and they're going through, and he just takes the shot, and he just there's nothing the keeper can do. There's nothing the keeper can do here. There's nothing. And then he just takes out Canati out, and it's 1-0. And Liverpool, there's just nothing he can do. There's just nothing. Nothing at all. And the world champions are beating the Premier League champions 1-0. Game on. It's a good goal. I think if you're a Liverpool fan, you might want to start to panic a little bit. Not completely, but a little bit. It's a brilliant goal. Liverpool were playing very, I think, were the better team. So that goal kind of went against the run of play, but and then we go to the table. That goal might have registered as things stood. Not yet. But that would take Chelsea to 12 points, which would put them, I think, in 6th place, just behind Palace. And it would take Liverpool down to, well, they'd still be second, 15 points, but 1 point behind Arsenal. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Game's over yet, though, and we all know about Chelsea's defense, so let's see what happens. They've probably got a red card in them somewhere. You know, I can't do anything about that. I just can't. Sorry about that, guys. Accidentally kicked myself out of my own recording thing, but I'm back. I was trying to move. I think that's what I was trying to do. What happened? It's a brilliant goal. Brilliant goal by Caicedo. Liverpool again on the attack. Oh, good block. Should have been in by, I don't know who that was. Was it Szoboszlai? Balašić blocks it. Yeah, Balašić. Szoboszlai should do better there. Come on. Bottom corner. How come Salsafar's back? You can't be chatting after 18 minutes about a show. Liverpool again get the ball back. This is the thing. I see another goal here. That goal did kind of go against the run of play. Chelsea are back. Chelsea are back. Okay. And Chelsea on the break now. Is anyone to help? Garnacho and Neto, but out. Oh, Eddie. Oh, I don't even. That's my bad. That's my bad, Eddie. That's my bad. Let me bring you in. Okay.
Yo, how's it
Yo,
going, bro?
Eddie. Sorry, man. I completely forgot to send the link. That's my bad. So I think
That's
I was
right.
just in a rush from the United Sunderland stream to this stream that I saw and setting things up that I forgot. So, but you doing well? You okay?
Yeah, man. Just becoming more of a neutral fan now.
Yeah.
Because I value my mental health. So
Yes.
I'm not
Yeah.
like I said in my message, if you remember, I'm not
Yeah.
doing this whole repeat of Ole,
Yeah.
which is the manager. Oh, I'm living game to game. Let's see what I can do to hang on for survival. Like, well,
No.
I don't
No.
care. I don't care about just
No.
the manager. I care about
Mm.
watching good football,
Yeah.
having a formula,
Yeah.
being able to chat to other teams if I'm going to support a club.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I
Sorry,
agree.
but I'm not forgetting things like Brentford and Grimsby and
No.
all that just for
Oh
one game.
yeah, no. This win against Sunderland doesn't really, especially with the run. That now, if you go and beat Liverpool at Anfield, okay,
Yep.
we'll have a conversation. We'll have a conversation, but I doubt that's going to happen. But if he was to do that, then okay, fine. You know, we can talk. But the next 6 games that United have got, this was more like Bale as opposed to sort of like being released, because when you got to play Brighton, Forest, Liverpool, Spurs, Everton, like
that's a good word for it, Bale. I don't like the Bale. It's
no.
for every manager now. It's ridiculous. Trying to keep the manager out of jail. What is this? It's supposed to be a top club, not a relegation club.
No, exactly. And to be honest, at times, Sunderland actually, I watched the game. Sunderland actually played quite well. In terms of the possession, it's just that they just were quite toothless in front of goal, which has kind of been when I look at what Amram's done in the past and when he's won, it's usually been against teams where their attack has been terrible. They've not really threatened, etc. But when you come up against a half decent attack that is intelligent to put chances away, then that's when he has problems. So. But anyway,
I was just going to say as well, real quickly. I know you got to get back to this game, innit?
No.
That goal, by the way, like I said, that was amazing. I just got to say real quick, that when you mentioned Liverpool, it just made me think all the way back to when Amorim managed to get a 2-2 draw. It's like, how long ago does that seem that you could actually have got that result?
Long time ago. Although that wasn't that at was that Anfield or was that at Old Trafford?
It was. That's why it was so impressive, even though it's only a draw.
Yeah.
2-2. You could actually see his centre backs overlapping properly. Like Martinez got that banger, didn't he?
Yeah.
You can see what he wanted to do, but then they literally forgot like what they were supposed to be doing. I think the Arsenal game came after, which was kind of okay, and then they hit the reset button, and it was just confusing.
Yeah, it was strange. I'd be interested to know what will happen when, I don't know when Martinez is coming back, but it certainly would be interesting to see what would happen when he is in terms of how we'll play. Because one thing I did realize that I have no idea why Euro was dropped for the Brentford game. Euro was been fine, so and is actually quick. So I have no idea why he was dropped from Maguire. I don't mind Maguire, like on the like not in the middle, footballing, not in the middle, and it's away. Well, Chelsea still have it. But when you're playing him in the center, in the middle of the park, I just don't think that works like at all for Maguire anyway.
But Maguire should not be at the club. That's all I have to say.
He shouldn't be. He shouldn't be. He shouldn't be. Well, he should be at least, if he's going to be there, he should be a squad, because obviously injuries happen. So if he's going to be there as a squad player, but you've got De Ligt, You've got Euro. You've got Heaven, who I still think is solid and needs more time. Personally,
let me
for
ask
me,
real quickly. Oh, sorry, bro. Go on.
No, personally, for me, to be honest, I actually have less issue with Maguire than I have issues with like Luke Shaw and possibly Dallo as well. Because at least Maguire has done things, maybe scored a few clutch goals, and a few extra things to say, okay, fair enough, you're trying, you're doing your thing. Luke Shaw, for me, since he's come back from the injury, has done nothing, and yet he's been picked and picked and picked and picked. He was picked today, and even today, he was garbage. He was not good today. Like, so I, you know, I don't know. I don't know because he's left-footed. You need to have the option there. You want to play left centre back. So, but Dallo playing on the left side as well. I'm like, I don't know what you're doing with that. You know, it's not like Dorgu is crap. You know, Dallo playing. I'm not saying Dorgu is world class, but he's better than playing Dallo on the left. He is, and even Dallo on the right now is not great. You know, so yeah, there are a few. There were a few question marks on the selection. Mount, I can always say, like I said, is he scored all and Liverpool on attack and it's gone. Goal kick.
Yeah, I'm tired of the basics because you're just talking about basics for a lot of the things you're saying. There's like you got to be able to pick a correct team, and then the next level is the tactics, isn't it?
Yeah.
So if this guy's still playing fullbacks that shouldn't be on that side, like with the wrong foot, like you said, the Dorgu and Dallo thing, it's basics. Like why? Yeah. I'm tired of that. I'm sorry, I'm too tired of watching that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And then like with the Maguire stuff, it's like we know he's too slow for high lines, so why do we have to see that again and again? And come on, man.
Yeah. Well, like I said, it worked today, but I wouldn't be surprised if next week against. Well, I mean, I don't know. Liverpool are a little bit of a weird. I feel like they're in a little bit of. I feel something to beat us, but I also think that in a little bit of a weird transition where, as SSB said in the comments, it's almost like they signed so many players that they're trying to kind of still trying to see how it's gelled. I mean, I'm surprised that Wirtz, because Wirtz isn't starting. They've dropped their 150 million starter. Ekatike, who I feel has actually been really good for Liverpool, he's not starting. It's just Isak Solo up top. So, yeah, they're still kind of trying to figure themselves out, really. Alisson is also injured as well. So they've got this second string goalkeeper I've not heard of before. So yeah, all I can say right now for the Premier League is that there's no bums right now. There's no unlike last year where like Southampton and to a certain extent, I can't remember who the other team was. You could say you could go there and pick up 3 points and score, etc. Even the promoted teams this time are at least harder to beat. You know, not they can't be beaten, but they're harder. There's no easy. Sunderland are where they are in the league right now for a reason, for example. You know, so I don't think this is going to be a league where whoever wins it is going to get like 90 plus points, you know, and breaking, and this is going to be a record breaking season, etc. I think there's going to be a lot of difficult games, and whoever wins it, it's going to be difficult, basically.
Do you reckon, like on the outside chance, Crystal Palace could just keep doing the mad one and just make it a 3-horse race?
I think to be honest, I think it's going to be foul and trouble slag. To be honest, I think it's probably going to be Liverpool, Arsenal, and I won't be surprised if I think it's going to be. I think City. People are still sleeping on City, but I think that because I feel Liverpool in transition, I think City are probably going to come back into it again as well.
I'm confused with City because I'm in two minds, right? Because when I saw that game against Wolves, it's like I went into my reactionary phase where I was like, "Oh, City's back," because even though Wolves are not a good side, they've been in the Premiership for seasons for a reason, right? And it's just like the way they went and outplayed them with Rangers and Turkey. I was like, okay, they shouldn't be starting that good, right? But then, yeah, we see some inconsistencies, right? Because What doubts I have is that Cherky is being played in the engine room when he's more of a luxury player. Like,
yeah,
I didn't get that because against Spurs, did you watch the Spurs game when they lost to Spurs?
I did watch
He
the
was
Spurs
horrible.
game. Yeah,
he was diabolical. Rangers, I don't even know what he took that day as well, and he was average against Man United as well. So I don't know about Rangers. Seems like he's on and off.
He's not. Yeah, he's not been that great this season.
Yeah,
he's not great.
So I think you could be right. You know, they could work it out and come into it, but then at the same time they could go the other way.
Yeah. I mean, I just think that right now, like I said, I just don't see an overall domineering team. You know, I look at Liverpool, I look at City, look at Arsenal, and I know that while they are certainly better than Manchester United, clearly they are still going to drop points. They're going to drop points against opposition. They're going to show some elements of inconsistency, and that's not going to surprise me. And that's why I think that like it's probably going to be a 3-horse race, or at least a closer title race this season, in the previous seasons. I think a lot of it is going to just come down to a combination of. I always think a combination of other tournaments, so Champions League, FA Cup, Carabao Cup, and how that affects teams, as well as obviously all the World Cup qualifying games, because obviously, you know, this is a big year for World Cup qualifying. And that in itself is going to take its toll, because a lot of national teams are going to be wanting their best players to play, to not only be fit for the World Cup, but also to be playing, to actually play to help them qualify for the World Cup as well, you know. So all these games, again, like I said, the team that has the best squad is going to probably win in the end.
Yeah, for sure. Arsenal with that squad, they're looking a bit scary in my opinion, because
they are.
Yeah, the ability.
They're also showing a lot more grit, Arsenal, as well. You know, who were they playing against? The 2-1. Who was that again? Newcastle. Yeah. You know, and another it's on and cleared by the Shield. Yeah, they last season at St James's Park, they either lose or draw that game. But to have that grit to sort of come and then win it,
at the same time as that, right, as a grit thing, I do have to criticize Eddie Howe, because when you're growing with the team, surely you're supposed to grow your mentality. They just shut up shop when, like, especially after they had Arsenal rattled in that first half. Yeah, Gabriel could have been getting himself sent off. He was idiotic in that first half. You keep attacking to a certain extent in the second half. All they did was park it, like, too early. That's what I thought anyway. Taking off Volta as well.
Yeah, that was the decision.
So as well as there being grit, I get that. There's some teams not growing enough as well. But yeah, as I was saying with Arsenal's squad, it's just like the Eze, Zubimendi, getting Gyökeres, or just these different players. And then Timber, I was watching Timber today, and people keep saying like, "Oh yeah, best right back in the league." It's like he's got some audacity, man. If you watch him play, like he's trying to be like Dani Alves, the way he attacks and stuff.
Right.
He's great at tackling too. So like he could be this all rounder that's just a problem for the league. So yeah, Arsenal have to do it. I mean,
yeah, they have all. It's in and no.
Liverpool can really mess this up with what they're doing with trying to go with I know they're not playing Wirtz right now, right? But the whole trying to bed him in and trying to alter the system, that could have rattled things, right? Because they're still 1-0 down now. That I think he's tried to break something that's not. No, what do you call it? Tried to fix something that's not broken. I think that could be Liverpool's problem this season.
Yeah, I mean, but also, I mean, you know, it's difficult sometimes when maybe Slot didn't really think that he was going to win the league in his first season. You know, maybe it's potentially that was a bit of a surprise, and it's kind of like, okay, so how do you improve? How do you adjust? You know, on how do you build on that? Like, it's one thing to be like, okay, I came second, third, or whatever. Okay, I know much, now I know I need to improve. When you win the league, it's like, right, okay, how do I improve on winning the Premier League? Like, you know, what do I do? You know, and so on. So especially when teams will figure me out next season. So You know, so we'll we'll see what happens.
Too far ahead with that. Maybe thinking too far ahead with that, you know, because sometimes when your formula is that good,
Chelsea attack
and read it anyway.
Yeah, no, of course.
I wonder if Solo is enjoying the recent win. I spoke to him on the phone before about being frustrated with Man United. Oh yeah, Solo. He's got a bet on what is it? Yo, if you're still there in the chat, get.
Big up! I've just seen it. Sorry, big up, Solo, man. Big up, Solo. Oh, basically, your United Legends team. I won the competition. I won the competition for a signed Manchester United top. So that's in the post to me. So thank you guys. Thank you guys. Yeah, congrats on the shirt. Exactly. Yeah, no, I was buzzing, man. When I saw I came from work, a long, stressful day, and I saw it, and I was like, oh, that's great. So yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to seeing that. Thanks to the rest of the team.
How did you win that?
I think it's a Brian Robson top.
Yeah, how did you win it?
It was they had a competition on the United Agenda channel. I think it must have been selecting one of the members as one of the members, like selecting one at random.
All right, that's cool, man. Well done. Yo, look at Solo's bet that he's got on.
Big up, Eddie. Nothing has changed. Yes, Eddie. I have a £10 bet on United will be in the relegation. Solo, come on, come on. That's come on, Solo, man. Come on. That is
what is it
again? It's a good clearance by Kanate.
This is what the team do, bro. They provoke people to do bad
Funny
things.
enough, I actually predicted. Remember, I told you that in the chat. I said that the scoreline was going to be 2-0 to United. I predicted a 2-0 scoreline in the chat. So I should have put a bet on because that's what the scoreline was. So I should have done that. I literally said it's going to be 2-0, and it was 2-0. So yeah, that's my bad. I should have put a bet on then, shouldn't I? And it's Garnacho.
I would never put bets on scorelines. There's just so many things can go wrong.
Yeah.
I used to do the accumulators where it's just like I just say there's going to be under 5 goals scored in a game, and then put like 10 teams, and then it raises the odds. Obviously, I do those ones. I still lose those on a lot of occasions.
Yeah,
that's why I don't bet anymore.
Is that penalty? Is that no Garnacho? I mean, is that a penalty? What's the ref? Is he checking it? Garnacho's saying he's being pushed.
This ref is useless, man. Yeah, what timestamp are you on? I think I'm way behind now.
Yeah, no, it's I'm watching on a faster stream. Let's put it that way.
38 minutes, right?
38:49. So probably 39 minutes by.
Maybe about half a minute behind. Oh, that was a close chance from Garnacho.
Yeah. Are they checking this? I wonder. They can't be. No, come on, Garnacho, man. Are they checking this? No, they're not. I don't think they are. Oh, wait, they are. Wow. He's going to the monitor. Oh, no, he's not. He's yellow carding. Okay, so I thought it was running to the monitor. No, he's yellow carded Maresca, I think. I don't know. I don't know why he. I don't know why, man. This is the problem with these guys. Like, you're 1-0 up. Like, this is where composure comes in. Like, don't get yourself sent off.
No, but there's also. I'm looking at the replay now. I'm sick of the diving culture that is getting clearly worse with players now. Don't you see that there's too many people trying to turn contact into fouls, whether it be in the penalty box. Remember that guy for Nottingham Forest, Dominguez, the idiot dived outside his own box and then conceded the free kick for a goal. I love that. I want to see more of that stuff. Get a booking.
We have what I would like is if it's an obvious dive, then it should be a free kick to the opposition. That's what I think.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, if it's an obvious dive, it should be just a free kick to the um but Garnacho, yeah, I guess he's just trying to kind of, you know, well, good cross in, but Sanchez scores it. As dominant as Liverpool have been, I mean, it looks like Chelsea trying to do long ball to Garnacho almost, like Garnacho running behind type of thing. Because I don't know where João Pedro's been, but.
Yeah, what's your thoughts on Isak, man? I've missed a bit of this half, so I'm not sure.
Well, not that great, to be honest. I mean, people were going at Sesko, but I mean, you know.
It was a nice goal today, eh?
It was
from these long throwings that everyone's doing nowadays.
Hey, if it works, it works, man. Arsenal do it. Everyone needs to do it. I'm a big fan of like set pieces are part of the game. I don't know why we don't practice scoring goals from set pieces more. You know,
I'd like to see some originality from what should be a big team though, which is Man United, right? Like, why are you guys copying everyone? Come on, man. Especially with Amorim. Doesn't Amorim have any like? No, Amorim doesn't have.
I definitely hear that. It's just that like I get a bit tired of like, you have like every team will have at least, maybe at least in double digits, maybe up to 15 set pieces like a game. And the fact that like you can't even like get one to come off, I just think is just frustrating. Whether that's a free kick, a corner, a throw in kind of near the box, something like that. It's just like, it feels like sometimes those aspects are just seen as just not relevant to part of part of the game, and not just scoring from them, but defending from them as well. So you need to be able to defend from set pieces as well and score from set pieces. And for some reason, it just seems that United, we just ignore both. I think our defending from set pieces have been better recently, compared to what it was last season. I mean, I remember the beginning of last season, the season before, when we were just conceding from every corner that was coming into the box, we were just conceding a goal. It was like it was almost inevitable at this point. But Liverpool on the break here. It's a ball in and unlucky Isak. Well, it's to do a lot for that though.
But yeah, I heard what you're saying about the set pieces, but I can already see that this team does not work on things that they're supposed to be working on when they got so much media stuff that they have to do. Like they got too many commercial distractions, so they're not going to make time for it, are they?
And also, we seem to be giving it to like one. Like we give it like Bruno seems to be the one. I mean, we alter it a little bit. I like how Bremo often takes some of them now, but a lot of the time it was Bruno just being responsible for taking the set pieces, which at times has not been, he's got a better accuracy than CR7, but still it's still hit or miss sometimes.
But when CR7 is such a was such a complete player, you allow him to have the woeful free kicks, isn't it? Fernandez, I mean, Bruno just plays almost every game like he's taking a set piece for almost every play. Right? I know there's been some games where like, okay, he does some 1-2s, but it's like he will revert to, I've got to hoof this ball and get it into the danger area straight away. No link up. It's like if the board knew what they're doing, they should have just kept with him, innit? Kept playing through him and say, okay, this is the guy we play through because he did so well under Ole. Yeah, even though there was never going to be a major trophy one because you can't win majors with that football. Like, you can, but it's less likely, isn't it? From what we've seen in recent times, the best football wins the cups or the big, like the leagues. Anyway, you know what I mean? Like this tiki-taka stuff, high press, gegen press. I hope we see more gegen press come back into this game because, like, kind of done with this whole possession.
Yeah, I've gone. It's boring. It's boring. So it's one of these why I've not watched as many football games, as well. So because it's just been, it's just a lot of, possession, turning over possession, and yeah, it's boring.
And you know what gets me as well, RDS, is the fact we see a lot of centre backs playing more than midfielders. Even with Liverpool doing it recently, I'm like, why is Konate and Van Dijk being the playmakers? That like Van Dijk can do it a bit, but Konate is woeful.
Yeah,
get the midfielders on the ball.
Yeah. Oh, and no, Caicedo. Well, when Caicedo can score goals like that, I guess. But yeah, it's
that was a great goal. Proper zinger. Well, where was the Gravenberch for that goal though? What was he doing?
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe he's not expecting Caicedo to score from there, but I mean, I've seen him do that against United twice. So he has this kind of long range striking him. But and it's half time.
Do you know, in hindsight, real quick, I used to love, obviously, as Man U fans, we used to love Vidic and Ferdinand, right? They show that beautiful chemistry where one centre back would read the danger. Like if they're exposed, one would come out, make the tackle, whilst one sweeps up. It just, when I just saw Konate and Van Dijk just there, they just, both of them were trying to sweep. One's got to come out. Like they usually have a good partnership, innit? But Konate, it seems like, because Konate is getting all the criticism, isn't it? Maybe Van Dijk a little bit off it too.
Well, I mean, you can see why they wanted to get Mark Gay from Crystal Palace. SB says Wirtz is not the issue. No Wirtz and Liverpool still look average. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I mean, a lot of people have said that although Liverpool were top of the league, Liverpool have not really played that well all season. I know that's weird because they've obviously won the games, but when they had to rely on like a last minute penalty against Burnley, when they had to rely on a 16-year-old against 10 men to beat Newcastle I can see why people say where it's like, and obviously they lost to Palace just last week, lost against who they lost in the Champions League against.
That's right. By the way, I just love that the Fergie time was flipped on to the guys doing the Fergie time. It's just great irony when you see that.
Yeah. Yes.
Love that.
Yes. So I mean, maybe Liverpool were. I mean, it's difficult because they obviously are doing well to Liverpool standards. They're winning games. They're setting for a reason. It's good. So, but maybe there's an element of I mean, SSB says Salah carried last season. He is dropping back to his normal averages for GA. What happens to Liverpool? Yep, Salah's but I mean, isn't this why we brought in the likes of Isak, Ekatike, Wirtz, in? I mean, that's kind of I assumed the reason why Liverpool spent on that money was to make up for the fact that Salah's GA was inevitably going to drop. It wasn't that they were bought to assist Salah. I always assume those players are brought in to almost supersede Salah or to give Salah a break. But so far, Ekatike, I think, has been done well. Isak and Wirtz have not really started yet. I don't think so.
I just think with what SSB is saying in the comments there, I think there may be a little thing of, because they've unsettled the system with trying something new now, going back to what they know. Maybe there's I know it's only a few games of play trying a different thing, but maybe that's disrupted their ability for now to go back to what they're doing before. Maybe it's going to take them a few games to get back to the old system properly. So it's not good timing. They shouldn't be doing this just before the international break. You need some momentum with changing the system.
No. It will definitely be interesting to see them how they play against the Manchester United team. Or I already know how Amram is going to set up for Liverpool anyway, so to speak. So I absolutely know how he's going to probably set up. It's going to be essentially 5 at the back, even though he's not saying that, with a dead ass midfielder and Casemiro, and then it's So
just like survival settings is what you're saying, yeah?
I think it's going to be it'll be. I think that the team is pretty much going to be put all the experience on the field. It's going to be the team that played today, but probably I think it'll be the team that played today. Actually, I don't think he'll change it. Like I think he'll keep Shaw. He'll put Bruno and Casemiro in the midfield. He'll probably place Mount and Mbeumo behind Seska. That's what I think. So probably the same.
I'm done with park the bus managers trying to save jobs. Like I said earlier, we're supposed to be watching a spectacle of football, not someone clinch onto a job.
SMB says you can't go back to the old system, Imo. No Trent to push the ball up. Diaz and Nunes gone. Jota, obviously, rest in peace. That's fair. That is fair. That is fair. That is definitely fair.
If it's not broke, you don't fix it, man. Arsenal have to take the season, They have to.
I mean, if Arsenal don't win this season, I mean, you got to think about Arteta. You got to ask questions about Arteta. So, I'm going to take a quick break just before I have time before we get back. So, but we'll be right back, guys. Those who are watching, in about just a few minutes, for the second half. But we'll be right back. Okay.
Was it 7 minutes till second half? Yeah. Okay.
And we are back for the second half. I think Eddie will be back with us shortly as well. But yep, second half. Like I said, I think Eddie will be back with us as well. I'll just check my DMs. But second half time, and as reports, Chelsea 1, Liverpool 0. Who'd have thunk it? I'll put it. Come on. Send this link. Right, so just refreshed it and we'll go again. Ooh, it's a good Salah foul. I think almost, but Salah foul. But yeah. Chelsea still have the ball. It's a foul by Gakpo. Chelsea ball. I'll just keep an eye on the back. Okay, he comes back. Back to the Chelsea goalkeeper. Sorry, Liverpool goalkeeper. I mean, I cussed you in the way United played today, but I mean, in the first half, yeah, but Liverpool so far have just been like United, boring to watch. Right. Oh, I see Ed in the background. Let me just quickly bring him in. Yeah, there we go. There you go.
Yes, bro.
Right, we are back for the second half.
You all good?
Yeah. I mean, to be honest, like a part of me actually regrets doing this watch long because usually Chelsea Liverpool games are not that interesting. It was going to be a long type of see what's up, but yeah, I've forgotten just how kind of dull sometimes these games are. Like as much as I was cussing the United Sunderland game, this game actually hasn't been that much better.
There's still a whole half left though. Let's try.
There is, yeah, there is.
Verts has just come on, and obviously you're just seeing that chance, right? And SSB is just seeing it. Salah should have scored that chance right there and made this game interesting. And should have given Verts that assist. That was amazing skill.
He should have.
Yeah, let's see what happens.
Let's see what happens. Actually, you're right. There's still like all half to play. So let's see what happens. It's just I can easily kind of see this game as kind of like a Chelsea kind of like wait, drop back, don't really do much, and allow Liverpool to try and do stuff, defend deep, and kind of grind on. If the Liverpool score next, okay, then maybe we might get somewhere.
If Wirtz can keep getting that space
Yeah.
in front of that defense, he's gonna eat. Caicedo was looking like he's just daydreaming about his own goal there, just jogging back.
But so far, he is the difference. I'm sure HH is going to be very, 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 very happy if the scoreline. There's going to be a hangout tonight. Is going to be very interesting if if Chelsea win this game. It's going to be very interesting. So there's going to be a lot of title talks and various and things and stuff like that. So
I wonder what bottles you'll be popping.
I'm not sure, but I'm sure there'll be plenty of bottle crash outs and things like that. So that's it's a shame that Chelsea are losing today, because that YSK receipt last week was just, I watched it. I didn't watch it live, but I think it was your comment. I think that I clicked it and I was like, "What was this receipt?" As part of it, I was just like, "This is just." That was after Chelsea lost to Brighton, wasn't it? So it's. Oh, it was brilliant receipt for YSK there. So, Chelsea in the break though. Sorry, go on.
Oh, I said I'm trying to remember the receipt now. Right?
It was him. Like the end part, which was one of the funniest part, was when he was talking about you better watch out.
Yeah,
better watch out. Watch out.
Yeah,
Chelsea's going down.
YSK's got some talent with it. We're putting that music in there. That got me.
That just I was like, you got to release this album, man. That was just, you better watch it.
Is this something about that trumpet and then
exactly.
This all fit together, even though it was like out of sync. It's just comedy.
It was good. That and the first part where he's like, where I think it's forward or backwards, says, I feel like a world champion. I feel like a world. So yeah, but there's still plenty of time for Liverpool to do something here. Salah, and no. So,
that's poor from his side. What's he doing?
How good is McAllister really? I don't know. I mean, he's a Premier League champion, and I think he's a World Cup winner, so he must be somewhat good. I
heard Grizz Khan on his show just really talking bad about McAllister. Apparently, he's been like one of the worst midfielders. So
he's not been great. He's not.
I think he said it was his injury, something like that. Maybe he said he's guessing it's the injury that he's recovering from.
Most of the time, that is the case. It's like a really bad injury that's sort of. I mean, I still don't think that Shaw's recovered from his injury, not even this one currently, but the one back in Van Gaal era. So, it looks like Badashil is injured, which is not great for Chelsea because they're already down several centre backs. I don't know who else is they've got fit to come on. If Badashil's out. Who's let me see the lineup again. Sorry, the sub bench for Chelsea. If Badashil's down.
It's so poor. Their roster of centre backs.
I'm just looking at. I don't think Lavio, Esteval, or Gittins are centre backs. So
no.
I'm looking. I'm like, I don't recognize any of these guys. Gabriel Sloninia. I don't recognize these guys.
I think Hato is meant to be defensive.
Is Hato defensive? Who's coming on? It looks like
really Hato.
It's number.
Yeah, meant to be a Dutch
45. Oh yeah, Badashil's crying. So yeah, it means that it's not good. He has had issues with injuries. He's just come back. So Jarrell Hato.
Yeah, Dutch centre back. I bet he's like 19. Why?
Oh wait, no, Lavio's come on.
Got no experience in this defense, man.
Wait, hold up. Did they put? It said Lavio on my screen, and Lavio's come on. So did they make a double sub?
Let's put James centre back.
Maybe that's what they've done. Yeah, that's what they've done. Yeah,
but yeah, go on.
Yeah, no. So they've taken Badiashile off. So what? Who's dropped back though? So they put on Lavia. So Lavia will play. Are they saying that Gusto is going to right? James is coming in, and then Lavia is playing in the two with Caicedo. Then that's what I think. I'm assuming.
Okay. Yeah. Well, good luck to them. This Liverpool, there's no excuse for them not at least drawing this game with this team. Yeah, they got the 1-0 against Benfica, but we know what these guys are on. They can't capitulate.
They just and defensively. Then I mean, the key is defensively. I mean, they're on their possibly third or fourth choice defensive centre back. Sanchez is not like a world-class goalkeeper. You think that Liverpool would have given them at least the defense, at least a bit of work, Ooh, what happened? No, okay, play on. Not that I want Liverpool to win in the sense I don't want them to win the title, but this feels like it's just going to be another Chiesa sub dub. Bring on Chiesa, and then they get a goal. This is Liverpool been doing this a lot recently, where they have this, they do stuff like this, and then they'll get like a goal like in like the 70th or 75th minute, and then go on to win the game. So
have they been playing them through the middle? Oh yes, because
Liverpool or Chelsea?
Where they're playing them.
So is that Liverpool? Is it Liverpool or Chelsea? What do you mean?
Chiesa, what position is he playing? I mean, when he comes on, like in the previous games, does he look like he's playing attacking mid against Palace?
Let me see the lineup. This again. Doesn't he take Gakpo off? If in this instance, would he take Gakpo off? Maybe. It's not going to be. I don't think it's not going to be Salah. I don't think. He tends to have kept Salah on, so I imagine it'd be Gakpo.
Yeah. Just that when I've seen Chiesa get some of these goals, he looks like he's popping up in like the 10 position.
I guess he could drop Szoboszlai. In this instance, he could drop Szoboszlai as well. So, but he's not particularly had a good game today, to be honest.
Yeah, I was gonna say, this player stocks FC, this Chelsea that just stockpile players. Like, I hear people talk about it. I hear yourself talk about it on, when you've been on HH's show and other people, and it's just like it can't be stated enough how the chemistry is just so weird. Like, it's just to not have experience as your base just baffles me.
I mean, the Todd B group would say, well, hey, we're world champions, it's working for us, and we're able to sort of make, because fundamentally, like typical American, they'll say, hey, listen, at the end of the day, we've signed a lot of young players for cheap fees on long contracts, and we can sell them for triple, quadruple the price and make our profit back. That's the type of club we want to be. Yes, experience is fine. We want to win, but we want to be a club where we're sort of like a posh Dortmund, effectively. Which is.
But if they did their research right, they'd see what Abramovich was doing, like with selling people like Hazard to Real Madrid, or just others. They were doing sales where it's like, or what would you call it? If you're building a team properly, the prize money you're getting from the trophies, and I mean, you said the Club World Cup, but We know that's an invitational, or it was.
Like, oh yeah.
Not of Barcelona or Liverpool. There, it's like what's even going on with that? It's a weird competition.
You're right. Although every Chelsea fan I speak to seems to say that they are world champions, so it's quite tricky, so to speak. So it seems they seem to say it when they win. When they win, they're world champions and the best club in the world. When they lose, it's sort of Maresca's fault. So
I remember someone just comparing that the badge to like just wear them stickers you used to get in class when you're a kid. Like doing something.
Yeah, you know those football. All those football stickers you got, like Panini's football stickers, like for badges and stuff like that.
It does look like it would just come off in the wash.
Exactly.
They could have done better with that, I reckon.
Yeah, I mean the actual trophy is in Trump's office anyway. Like Chelsea club were given the replica. The actual trophy is actually in the presidential office for some reason. I don't know what he's doing with it, but I mean I find that wild. I was like, what? I don't understand. Like, anyway, it's fine. It's just as long as that doesn't happen in the World Cup, where like Trump's like, yeah, no, leave the World Cup here. Like, what do you mean? Like, no, leave the World Cup here. Like, I want it. Like,
America's got a lot of money. They may just have bought the cup and said, we've got rights to it. We bought the rights for the World Cup.
Yeah, we bought the rights to the World Cup, so we keep the World Cup. Even when it's like, yeah, but it needs to go to the no, just give them a replica. It's like, right, okay. Jeez, the World Cup is going to be. I don't know. I think it's going to be pretty bad next year. To be honest, I just think it's.
You think so? Yeah. Why is that?
I just think that right now, from what I can see, America, it just doesn't feel like they're ready, and two, they're willing to host the World Cup. So I remember not even last year, earlier this year when they were hosting the Copa America, and the disorganization around that was incredible. It was absolutely incredible. Oh, and it's in, and it's a goal. It's equalizer.
Is it?
And it's Gakpo, and it's 1-1. Wow. And what, Eddie? What did I tell you, Eddie? What did I tell you? I said this is this typical thing that Liverpool do, where like they're playing crap, they play crap, and then they get that goal, and then the Chiesa sub is coming, and they're gonna get the second goal. Like I knew there were. It's a good cross in. It's a good touch from Isak back into play, and Gakpo. Who crossed it? Was that Salah? I think. No, it was. Is that Szoboszlai? Good touch from Isak. Goal.
Wow. I'm far behind on my stream, by the way.
Oh, sorry, mate.
No, it's cool. Keep going. It's all right. I'm just glad we've got a game on now. Yeah. Last 30 minutes should be way better. Yeah, both teams need to get
if you want, I can post you the stream that I'm using if you want. If they'll be faster.
Nice. Yeah, you can do that.
Let me put it in.
It's a nice little poacher finish from Gakpo right there.
Yeah, I'll DM it to you.
I've not heard him be like criticized too much, to be honest. Like he's gone under the radar. Maybe he could start turning up now with not having that pressure.
Who?
Gakpo. Have you really heard him be criticized for?
Yeah, but I think that's world champs for beating Igor Jesus. That's a Chelsea. Finally, yes. And I'm at SSB. I knew it was coming. I've seen this script so many times in Liverpool already. Like the only time it got destroyed was, I think, against Palace, where Palace said, "Nah, not today." And ironically enough, it was Mark Gahey who said so. But generally speaking, especially now that Chelsea, the defensively are looking quite suspect. I wouldn't be surprised if you guys going to win, which is fine by me because I need another YSK receipt this evening. So, although a draw suits me as well. So either way, United, at least after how many so games, still somehow find their way up, would be above Chelsea. So I'll take that dub. It's a good touch from Isak there. and then Gakpo.
Oh, okay.
You got it okay?
I think my connection is not good. Hold on.
Okay.
Yeah. I've got the link. It's just yeah, it's working now. Cool. Thanks, man.
No worries, mate.
Okay.
Garnacho. Ooh! If anyone could touch that, that was a good ball in there.
Yeah, man. Garnacho, it's having some nifty touches here and there.
Oh, it's through, and it's two, and a ball, and it's Salah. What was that? Wow. I didn't expect that.
Wait, hold on.
Wow.
Didn't he just do that like 10 minutes ago? He did like exactly the same miss.
Wow. Like, I think he might have been just offside. I'm not sure when the ball's been played, but still, like,
I think he looks onside. Oh no, is he?
What was that?
He did exactly the same miss 10 minutes ago. I swear. I thought my stream like glitched and went back. How has he done that? Wow, that's crazy.
Wow.
But watch him be like, what is it? Third time.
Another injury for Chelsea. Bro. Is it another? Is it João Pedro?
I think that's a Chempong on the ground there.
Chempong. Is that their second centre back?
That's mad. And then now it's Hato's time to come on. 19. Why is everyone young in this team?
All of Chelsea's defenders are injured. They spent.
If the owners did the research, they'd know defenders. Yeah, you need them to be experienced because they tend to mature later on than any other profile.
Yeah,
you can't just have youth at the back. That's madness.
Yeah. Well, at least you have to have it to gel. I mean, whatever I say about United, at least for me, you've got that mix. You've got De Ligt, who although is at least he's not old, but he's experienced at least. You've got Maguire, who again is not great, but is experienced. But then you have Evan and Yoro alongside that are there, so there's a mix. But I mean, when you're now bringing on, who are they bringing on? What's his name again? Hato. Jeez, man. I wonder how that's going to affect Chelsea going forward. Because I mean, you can't have starting teen centre backs going forward and think you're going to do anything in a game. I think it's going to be problematic. Maybe we'll see a red card as well. Who knows? Good ball in by Garnacho. It's weird. Garnacho seems to be more sensible playing for Chelsea. Maybe that does show the culture at Manchester United. Like, he seems to be thinking. I'm not saying he's great still for Chelsea, but he seems to be more measured playing where he is at Chelsea. Whereas at United, it just like, yeah, I'm the Don. Let me just do whatever. And Liverpool again. Let me do what. I thought it was a penalty for Liverpool there with that tackle.
Oh. It's gonna be interesting now.
Yeah, it is.
Let's go.
I said whoever scores next.
This is what we need. End-to-end football. Come on, like old days, proper Barclays Premier League football.
Garnacho running at Shabba slide. Garnacho.
So we got.
What's happening off the ball there? Someone's rolling down off the ball. What's going on?
Oh, come on! This is what I mean. I bet he's actually hurt. Yeah, but we see this a lot of time where people just diving or they're making too much.
I know. Just get up. But for me, the way I see it is that it should be that if your player's down, fine. Then you, the team, I'm the one that's like, if it's your own player and they're down, it should be you that should be the one, as in your team should put the ball out.
Yeah.
Not the opposing team. You should put the ball out. So I'm assuming he's up now. I'm assuming he's up.
Come on. Oh, Isak's on his heels, man. What are you doing?
What was that?
Okay, here we go. Here we go.
But yeah.
Oh, come on. Yes, man. It's like both teams have agreed to meet in the middle. Yeah. This is like old school Jurgen Klopp. Let's meet in the middle. Let's go.
I don't want to tempt fate, but Liverpool look a bit shaky. This is why you can't tweet HH, man. You're just tweeting too much. Okay. Anakin.
I like that outside the foot crush from Salah, man.
Oh.
Okay.
McAllister. Jeez. Look.
Oh. I mean, where's this football been? We have to wait this long to see this. Come on.
I mean, even then, Liverpool, the composure, just to like, geez, like, guys, relax, calm down, just chill a little bit, you know, just.
That's a really bad pass, yeah. He's way better than that. Come on.
Yeah.
Oh, what happened there? He's the number 7, little. I was about to swear or say something then. The number 7 just like.
Ooh.
Throwing himself to the ground after being touched. Like, just get up, man.
Get up. Cucurella going for Cucurella. Garnacho, Cucurella. Also good ball in and go, but it's not. Ooh.
It's good.
Yeah, there's another goal here. There's another goal in this game.
Yeah, there is. It's open right up, man.
Salah. It's open up indeed. SME, sorry, SME, I'm not like the read your comments. I'm sorry. World Cup is in 3 countries. I don't think any of the 3 are ready. Then yeah. Let's not talk. I just think that it's almost the end of the year. Maybe they might get things ready in 6 months' time, but I just think I just have think it's going to be an organizational mess, especially when they're like all like ICE agents and all these different things, and it's just like, how are you gonna manage like millions of people coming from around the world to come into your country then? Like, you know, and even the background political things as well. Like, I don't know. Salah to Saudi pending. I mean, let's keep it a stack. I mean, if at the end of the season, Liverpool could easily cash in on Salah for like. Saudi would pay like, even at Salah's age now, I think Saudi would still pay 150 million.
I was about to say 200. I'm like,
yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, close to 200 million. I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, they just have a it'll be
the resources,
and also the fact that it will be like, you know, Salah is seen as kind of like one of the best, you know, Middle Eastern Muslim sort of players in that region. So it'll be a very, very good marketing advertising tool for the league as well, you know. So the game is on a platform for Liverpool. It is bros. Liverpool, who's coming on for Isak's coming off for Ekitike. So who could do something? I've liked Ekitike, man. I think that I mean, to be honest, a part of me was just thinking, did Liverpool really need to spend 150 million on Isak?
No, they didn't need to.
You know, really when they could have, if they had given the money for reinforce the defense, maybe use that to buy Gehi, and then maybe you get someone cheaper. Maybe they could have put in a cheeky bid for Rodrigo for like 70-something mil, 80 mil. I think Real Madrid would have taken it, for example, and then you're probably fine. You got your depth there. You're probably fine.
Yeah.
You know,
if I was Liverpool, like you should be spending that money on that second team player. You're going to rotate, but that's
of course, yeah.
When you know he's a good striker, but he's not great. Come on.
Yeah.
I think he's been stinking up like recently, to be honest.
I think 150 million was. I mean, Newcastle got what they wanted. I mean, the replacement Wertmender, for example, is decent enough. He's got more goals in the Premier League than Isak does for Liverpool. So, yeah, I think Liverpool. I know the fans were gassing about him the money, but I personally think I would have prioritized getting a defender and getting a cheaper attacker like Rodrigo, who Real Madrid clearly wanted to sell in the summer. That for me would have been fine. And on top of Ekatike that you've got as well, obviously,
I mean, I do like the intent from the board, but they've just you've got to spread your money.
No. Yeah, the intent of the board was good. It was good. But obviously, when you're thinking about a long season and etc., it's just like
that's cool.
15 minutes to go plus stoppage time.
Yeah, SSB was saying Isak got the assist, right? Okay.
Yes, he did. Yeah, he did. I mean, yes. Isak got the assist. Liverpool are not running the Ekatike and Nunes flex. Yeah. Ekatike is not going to be Nunes. He's not. Even though I actually don't think Nunes. I think Nunes got a lot of unnecessary hate. I don't really think he's as bad as people made him out to be. It was just the price tag, which is why, like I said, I'm like in my mind, I think it's a bit odd because it's like, oh, Nunes is not great. We spent 80 million on him. It's like, right. So then, if Nunes wasn't great, despite you spending, I think was it 80 or 90 mil, then what are you guys expecting from Isak? Anyway, Enzo, Liverpool are just taking their foot off the gas a little bit.
I like the referees letting a few minor infractions
go. which is good.
Gotta keep the game flowing. That's a good tackle, right? Old school Robertson cross, a bit overcooked there.
Salah's been having a stinker, man, today. Please. I've not said that for a while, but Salah's been having an absolute stinker. And I say that, and he'll bag a hat trick against United next weekend. But
but the thing is, he's a bit Bruno Fernandes-ish. Like, obviously, Bruno's worse, but it's like you can, there's so many times I've heard or I've seen where it's like this guy's look at him touch the ball. He looks like he's toe poking the ball sometimes. He looks like he can't, and then he'll score a goal or he'll do a good dribble.
Yeah.
So,
geez, he's referees letting a lot of stuff go. It's like tackles there.
And it's just Chris gonna flip and play act. But I like it. Old school football, man. Let it go until it's a blatant foul.
Yeah. And also, to be fair, when the players are like throwing themselves on the floor, you can't take it seriously. So, I mean, that's probably a foul in Chelsea, probably.
How much of a foul is this, though, with Cucurella? Is this a real foul?
I think the foul before him was more of a foul.
He does proper give that some welly. Proper. Oh, no, that's 50-50, man.
Yeah, it's a 50-50.
Nah, Cucurella, man. Play acting. So Motsalai is one of them old school ballers, isn't it, man? Just carnage. Everyone's trying to dive on him. Unlucky. You just need to be careful there, because when you give away that pen against the Galatasaray with the flailing arms, and I reckon back in the day, players don't go down from that. But yeah, there's too much trying to turn contacts into fouls. It really stops the game. There's been a lot of good crosses, like a lot of attempts to get the crosses across the box, isn't it? Like, I do like that, but I don't know where the striker.
Own goal there. That was almost an own goal there.
Oh, yeah! I just seen a replay. That's bad.
That could have been a very, very bad situation there. It's about 10 minutes to go. I wouldn't be surprised if this ends in a draw. Although I think Liverpool. I mean, they've got a few subs. Maybe Chiesa will come on and do something.
Good battle there. Nice little battle there with Kaiser. Whoa! Okay. I like the football there. Nice battling. Ekitike and Caicedo.
Yep.
Yeah, this is really improved in this last quarter of the game, man.
Yeah. Oh, and Gakpo.
Come on, man.
Gakpo, take him on. Don't shoot. Oh, was that Salah again? That can't have been Salah taking that brick shot.
Oh no, that
must have been Ekitike, 22.
Ekitike, number 22.
Yeah, that was a bit of a brick shot there, but
Liverpool really know what profile of player they want to get in it for that forward. Just the way that Ekitike is built and the way Isak's built, it's just near identical.
Oh, good ball in, good touch. Oh, Gakpo should have been switched on there. Could have hit that first time. And who was that? McAllister. Oh, good tackle.
Oh, that's nice.
It's definitely much watching teams that aren't Manchester United. It's nice.
Yeah,
I need to try and do more of these non-United watch-alongs because it's like I can actually enjoy just watching football instead of worrying about what. Oh, that's a foul, isn't it? Is it not?
Yeah, definitely.
It's a foul, isn't it, ref?
Get the ball, ref. I don't know what you're doing there. Have a look. It looks like Gakpo tries to get himself in the way as well.
Yeah, but he doesn't touch the ball. No.
That's a foul. That's a foul.
That's a foul. Come on. That's a yellow. Yeah, that's correct.
Well, yeah, it's good that you're doing a watch along where you can take your bias off.
Yeah.
And just watch the pure art.
Yes.
Football. Even though the game's not been that good first half,
no.
Picked up a bit.
So I'll probably I want to try and at least get, if I have some time in the week. It's just I just don't have as much time in the week in general as I have now. So this is the first Saturday in a while where I've actually felt like I've had some time to actually do stuff. But I might try and see if I can get at least a midweek Champions League kind of thing going on.
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool that you can spare time because you got a quite busy job, haven't you, as well, and you're married now as well. So I reckon it's hard for you to be balancing everything, isn't it?
It is hard. It's not impossible, but it definitely is hard. You just have to just about prioritizing what's important. It's a good save.
Yeah, that was nice. Yeah, I mean, with me, I'm trying to do well with organizing my.
Oh, good save. Sorry, I'm going to keep interrupting you. There's another good save. Yeah, sorry, go on.
Oh, that was a good save. Yeah, I was trying to balance the time with my animation, and I've not been able to do any football reaction stuff at all. But the Prem proven tune stuff, I'm really looking to really focus on that a lot because I've just got to around 2K followers on TikTok as well.
Oh, great.
It's done better than my YouTube. So
yeah, YouTube is I don't know. I think my viewpoint, I'm not saying that people can't be successful on YouTube, but I feel like there was a time, probably I would have said in the beginning of the 2010s, when I would have said, right, you should go on YouTube, you should go on Twitch, you should go on all these things. But now, with it just, especially post-COVID, just being so saturated, and also YouTube paying far less for ads, I think if you're wanting to kind of make this thing like a career, like it's difficult. And I think it's something that you can't necessarily do by yourself. Even people who I know, who have got tens of thousands of subscribers, 20 months, but except you're only good as your video, and that's the problem with YouTube, with the algorithm. Like it's skewed. So maybe 1 week or month your video's doing well, and another month they're not doing so well, and your income therefore fluctuates. So I think and it's a save. I just feel like with YouTube things, it's just like try your best, enjoy it, and then obviously if you can make something big from it, great, continue to do so. If you can't, then at least it's still like a good hobby, and you can build like a nice community that can support you and your work. That's the way I see it.
Yeah, at the core of like anything, it's really, you've got to have the love for it, because like that's how you make it a routine, isn't it? That's how you do it when you're not even getting results. You keep going until you get the results. So I love doing the animation. I just maybe I take too long with the process of doing it. I need to make it more efficient, but I've really been having some fun with that. Just not moaning about Man United, being creative with my reactions in cartoon form. It's just been, it's been healthier for my mind as well. Obviously, it's been a bit more lonelier because I've not really collaborated with as many people, but that's all that can come in the future anyway. Yeah, I mean, what I do miss about doing some of the the reaction stuff is talking to fans, trying to have some banter. But the thing is, like Man United, the way they, I mean, obviously, I don't want to get into the whole moaning about them anymore, but there's a certain standard you still got to have where you can allow your fans to be like, proud and do banter and do all that stuff. I don't know who's going to be bragging about like beating Sunderland after this last season and a half.
I don't think aside from shameless YouTubers, but again, that's also what's popular on YouTube. I mean, YouTube football is where it's oversaturated now. It's way. To be honest, if I'm honest, most of the subscribers in the most recent years have often come from transfer news. That's the big thing. Transfer news. They're always resourced. And I don't get me wrong. I always like a lovely transfer speculation type thing. It's always exciting, especially come close to Christmas time and post. Like I like it. It's I much rather prefer. I used to do a lot of like match previews and match reactions, but time wasn't on my side, and also like I just prefer I personally prefer watch-alongs, and it's a ball out and shows the thing, and it's a good tackle, well done, good recovery tackle there. Gittins was, I mean, jeez.
There needs to be more time in this game. It's coming to an end too quick now. Need more time.
Gittins. I mean, Chelsea line plays like Gittins, man. What? Okay.
I'm so disappointed. Even though I don't want Chelsea to do well. It's like you care about the.
Oh, Caicedo again.
Caicedo has C4 in his boot.
Yeah.
This guy's on SC, he's on the SCN settings.
What is just look at? I mean, that's on target as well. I think.
Look at the technique. Jeez. That's going to dip in.
That's dipping in, and
he's on bomb settings, man.
Yeah, it's not because Chelsea have created anything of note in this game. Really, it's Caicedo's.
Oh, it's a poor corner.
Yeah, YouTube football is way oversaturated. Most of these channels are banned. So, I mean, that is true. But I think that's the nature of a lot of social media in general these days. It's about. I think that's also one of the reasons why I've done less and less stuff, because when I started this, there was much more of a collaborative focus around YouTube, and people go on people's channels, and there was much more interesting conversation, debates. Whereas now, like it is literally just, farming content for, obvious clickbait reaction likes, and you don't even know whether people actually believe
the crashing out thing, isn't it?
Yeah. You don't even know whether people actually believe the viewpoints they stand by. You know what I mean? So it's difficult.
I love the banter stuff because obviously banter in any situation is good. It's good for your emotions to not take things too seriously. But yeah, so yeah, I won't name certain people, but I can see some people have just become like clowns with what they're doing.
Yeah.
And so they'll flip flop on a lot of things, and like no one's got like
7 minutes
proper character.
7 minutes of additional time. Sorry. So still time to get a goal. 7 minutes. That's a long time.
I like this Qatar time. This Qatar stoppage time. Come on, man. We needed 10. Go on, Caicedo. It's a good cross.
Oh, good.
Oh my! Has he hit the post?
Did he hit the post or wide? I thought that was in there.
Where does he actually play? Is it holding midfield? Where's he playing? Oh, what a miss! That's a crazy miss.
It's off the post.
Oh, that's a crazy miss.
I don't know. Yeah. With the way the ball was coming in at speed, I'm like, I can see, and it was off the post as well. Like, yeah, I think it's harsh.
You think so? I don't know, because you could see it. You could see it from a long way.
I think it's just I know the speed the ball came in. I don't know. I think maybe. I thought
it looked like it was good because like he made that run from deep as well. It's not like he just had to react. He read it. So and then you see the technique. It was a bit like, I don't know if you saw Nketiah's miss against Liverpool before he got the win, obviously. But he had like a header where he kind of tilted his head and didn't hit the ball. He tilted it, just like let the ball hit him. I think that's what Enzo's done there. But I know he's not a striker, but come on, man. Sometimes, especially if your price tag is like 100 million too. Come on, gotta have that in your locker.
Well, you say that. Well, I was gonna go on words again. You think? Sorry, if you're saying that about Enzo, what about Wirtz and Isak? So, but I guess Enzo's been at the club longer, but still,
longer time. It seems like Wirtz has he been doing anything since the that first chance he did?
I don't know. I've not noticed him since. Oh, in Peron, yeah, but keeper's got that. Yeah, keeper's got that. Yeah, I think this will end in a draw, which shouldn't actually surprise me, given how most of these games between these two have ended in draws. But I thought maybe there might be a late. I don't think what's his name? I think he's on actually.
Yeah, 4 minutes. 4 minutes left, man. Let's see something. Come on, yeah, I reckon it'll be a draw, but it'd be nice to see.
Oh, and was the keeper touched that? That was Jones, Curtis Jones. Was that touched? Did the keeper touch that? Oh, let him go.
Oh, so nice step over from Akatiko. Nah, he's not touched it. I don't think it's not a bad result for Liverpool. I don't think.
No, of course not. Of course not.
Yeah. Would it still be? No, I think there'd be second on goal differences. No, what would it be?
They'll be second on. Yeah, I think they'll be second on goal difference. I mean,
was it second by a point? No, wait, hold on.
Let's look at the stats here. That's why I love Google.
Second on goal difference.
Yeah, second on goal difference. But Arsenal's GD is like 11. Liverpool's is 5.
Hey, that Gyökeres is coming in handy for the stat padding against the likes of Leeds.
Yeah. I mean, Liverpool. Oh, it's in. Oh, wait. Nah, it's up. It's goal kick.
Oh no. Rather anticlimactic there.
Is it head-to-head or it's goal difference still? I don't think the Premier League has introduced head-to-head yet.
Yeah, it's definitely goal difference
still.
Yeah.
Goal difference still, yeah. Yeah. Which, to be fair, I prefer. I always preferred head-to-head of I always thought goal difference over head-to-head because I just think of head-to-head, you're basically basing where a team is just on 2 games, which is Anjo!
Oh my!
Oh my goodness! It's the guy!
No way!
Wow!
Oh, that came out of nowhere. Seriously,
that came out of nowhere, and Maresca ran all the way. Jeez! Oh my goodness! Oh my! I knew the crossing. Salah's had a stinker. I'm sorry. And in the last, and we said 7 minutes. We said 7 minutes ago, and Esteval.
What's with his late goals? Something's going on with his late goals.
Esteval, man. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear.
I'm always a little bit like hesitant with celebrations there because like that VAR.
Let's see. It's a
when that VAR checks
in. Yeah, he's onside easily. You don't even check that. So Caicedo comes in, running behind, and yeah, that's on Robertson, man.
Oh wow, he's sleeping.
Robertson, that's your fault, man. That's bad. That's poor. That's poor. That's poor. That's very poor from Robertson. Just like when Garnacho Brighton scored that goal against Chelsea, Garnacho, that's poor. Like,
wow.
The one thing that annoys me to no end, I've had this when I played five-a-side as well. I remember getting into arguments with people when this is going. I'm just kind of like, and they're like, "You should have got to score the goal," and it was just like, no. When the cross comes in, I need to make sure that the near post is covered. Okay, so they don't shoot at the near post. Your job is to mark the defender at the near post to stop him from scoring. Why are you not ahead of the attacker at the near post, man?
Yeah, this guy's experienced as well, isn't it? It's not like he's a kid as well. It's Robertson. Yeah, you're one of your most experienced guys sleeping.
Yeah, that was not good. He must be sent off, surely. Yeah,
that's probably the first time. But like, I've just been sent off for that celebrated, or maybe not. But the first time I can remember.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
I mean, he must have known he was going to get sent off, though, right? Like, I don't understand. Like, did you think that like you're not? The rule says you're not allowed out of your technical area, so you ran out of your technical area, and you're on a yellow. Like, you were
this guy's actually like a player. He was actually on a yellow. That's mad.
Yeah, you were on a yellow. You were on yellow, and then you ran out of your technical area, and you're like, "Why?" I'm like, "Yeah, like you were."
I want to see that taken away,
bro.
And it's over. I want to see celebrations though like that.
It's 2-1. Esteval. Damn.
Great finish to the game, man.
Damn. All night those crosses were dangerous. They were SSB, man.
Yeah. I was about to say that.
I don't know why. I don't know why Chelsea. I mean, and that is something that I think a lot of teams might look at actually. Crossing into the box, cross, because crossing in Shalar is what a lot of mid-table clubs do.
Those look like some measured ones, though. Like putting it across that 6 yard. That's where you need your striker to be.
I'm just surprised at the complete lack of composure for Liverpool. I was surprised. I mean, you weren't able to even hold on to the ball at least towards the end, the last 5 minutes. You've got strikers up top. I know, like, you wanted to win the game, but you surely didn't want to lose the game.
So you're saying like we should have seen a Pep like park the bus, not
park the bus, but I mean it was 7 minutes of added time. It's 1-1. why were Liverpool so open?
I do like it for football, but for what you're saying, yeah, it's naive.
Yeah, it's
to a certain point. But I like that it was opened up so we could see some good football, bro.
But both
of them were gambling.
You've got the experience though now as well, and also you're the away team. So the home team, yes, fine. Yeah. Chelsea should definitely go and gamble also. But you're the away team. You're not on Anfield. You're away. So when you're the away team, there's nothing on like we even said this before the 90 minutes. 1-1 would be a good result for Liverpool. Be a good result.
But do you think that was really like a lot of space there? Because the cross was across the box, right? It wasn't like it was like a high line and they left loads of space behind. It wasn't.
No, but really but they seem to give Chelsea the space to do the crosses. That wasn't the first time as well. In those 7 minutes, I remember Chelsea going at Liverpool at least a couple of times from wide, and it was just like, why? How? Like either I'm not saying they need to park the bus, but I didn't know what was the plan here to just go and get another goal, wing back? Was it to kind of they weren't really holding it? They didn't have possession really. You could see that Chelsea were having more possession compared to Liverpool. So what was the kind of, if you're gonna either you have to have control possession if you're going to be the away team and do that well, or try and hold it up, get Isak, Ekitike, whatever to hold it up.
Maybe it looked like it was back and forth, though, Adi. I think you think so. Like a little bit.
Sorry?
It looked like it was a bit toe to toe.
That's what I'm saying. It felt like, which is fine for neutral and for Chelsea. But I think if you're a Liverpool fan, you're probably watching this going, we threw away 2 points. I don't think Liverpool ever did enough to win 3 points. I think they had chances, but I would be surprised if any Liverpool fans said like we should have at least got a draw of that game.
Yeah, I would put it way more to Robertson sleeping than the tactics. I think the tactics were good. I like it didn't seem like it was, because I did say naive, but it did look like it was measured. It was measured toe to toe. If you can have that, you can go toe to toe with someone and still be able to get back and defend. Yeah, it looked like it was just Robertson asleep.
Right. I just have a thing that when you're the away team, that's just kind of my thing. Like there's just something about me where like if you don't have to and you're the away team and you've got yourself a point, especially when you're in injury time, I'm like, fair enough if you are at home. I get it. But away, maybe my mindset is just like I'd rather just shut up shop, take the points, not take any risks, and basically bounce and leave. Then basically I potentially put myself in a position where as I said, the game was too open for me. It's just like, did you really have to keep the game open at that time? There was no injury, but
I've just got to agree. Can I just agree with what you're saying? Because maybe the last 10 minutes you shut it up in it. You just let me take the point because you're the away team and you're on the back of 2 losses. There's context, isn't there?
Yeah,
I get what you're saying.
Yeah, I just have this thing where, like I said, at home I expect you to do your thing, but when you're away, and especially when, as you said, you've got the 2 losses, etc., you need a bit of momentum and stuff. You've already got a point. You've done enough for a point, I think. I just don't really see why you need to, in stoppage time, you need to keep it open and potentially take risks. Of course, yes, you can still concede, parking the bus or being the deep. I get that, of course you can. And Chelsea were going for it, but literally this was in the last 95th minute. It was actually towards the end of it, so I think they only had like a minute left to play.
Yeah,
and you're thinking with like 95 minutes gone, you mean to tell me you couldn't have just either longboarded up to Isak to hold up in the corner? Like,
in hindsight,
for a minute,
they probably would get criticized for that. I could see it after, like, just.
But that's a minute.
Is that what champions would do or something like that?
But then but then you're doing that for like it's only 1 minute you're doing that.
Yeah,
like
true.
Fair enough, you're doing it for 7 minutes, but like it's literally just for 1 minute. You're like, it's just. I think most people go, okay, there's only a minute left. They just want to take the point and leave. That's fine.
Yeah.
You know, but to kind of still be going toe to toe after 95 minutes, it's just like, kind of leave yourself open to a potential. Well, let's see. So Arsenal going to win the league now. Well, if Arteta doesn't, I mean, I don't know. I mean, surely if Arteta doesn't do it now, when can he do it?
Yeah, the time is now.
You know, you'd assume that City are going to get better. You'd assume that Liverpool are going to get better. So if Arsenal can't take advantage, then this hangout is going to be. Shout out to HH, man. He's got to be very happy with the result. Kanate should have stayed on. Liverpool lost 2 games stoppage time after winning 4 in stoppage time. That's true. Mad.
And now what is it? 3 in a row they've lost overall. Isn't it? Crystal Palace, Galatasaray, Chelsea.
Yeah.
That's madness now.
Yeah.
This guy didn't even put back-to-back losses all last season.
No. And then they obviously have. Are they playing CL football midweek? I think they're playing Eintracht. Sorry, no, they're not. They're playing obviously United away next week.
Loss there, bro.
Sorry, I keep saying it's away. It's international break, isn't it? International break, isn't it?
International break.
Yeah. And then we're back. Okay, yeah. So, yeah, I think Chainsaw, wow.
Chainsaw, man. Hope he's doing well.
Salah is finished. Chainsaw. I did not expect you to cut those words to come from your mouth, man. Chainsaw. With Chest at the beginning of the season, you said that Liverpool were going back and 21 was coming. You said 21 was coming, with Chainsaw, man. I never thought you'd say that Salah is finished, but Salah was bad today.
It's about time, though. I think he's like maybe 3 seasons past when he should have been finished. I mean, how old is he getting, right? How many times has he been top scorer? How many times is he getting lead assists?
We are bouncing back against United. I have no doubt you will. I have no doubt you will, because I know, but all I'll say is you are favourites to win at Anfield. But what I'll say is, do not let Amram, who is arguably leading United to one of the worst, starts of the season, don't let him dunk on you guys at Anfield. Don't do that. That's all I'm gonna say. Like, you are gonna win, but don't let him do that. Because if he does that,
we know football, bro. We know football. Man United could stink something up and scam something. Like, even if it's just a draw, you could see that happen.
Don't let us scam anything, Chainsaw. But if you do, it's going to be scary. It's going to be scary. It's Liverpool hours. It's going to be scary, So, but yeah, no, big up being a member as well. Appreciate it, Chainsaw. Yeah, I mean, final thoughts on the game. It was certainly better than last season's Chelsea Liverpool game. I agree with you. Probably in the last 20 minutes when Liverpool scored, it actually started to become more of a game. And yeah, I think shout out to Chelsea. I mean, as much as I criticism, they had at least 2 injuries for their key defenders, which is why I was surprised that Liverpool didn't really go. They're not playing against experienced centre backs. They're playing against kids. They're 4th choice centre backs, and yet you guys, Isak, TK, Salah, you guys couldn't do anything against these guys. Really? And then obviously Esteval comes and does his thing and gets the second goal. So I think if I look at the table, I know that means that United are pushed down. So, but I would have preferred a draw. But let's see where the table stands. So yeah, United 9th from 8th because Chelsea up into 11th. Liverpool
same points as City, but
I know. Although they've obviously not played yet, so you'd think this sort of at least it's when the top half of the table. So yeah, I'd say obviously Everton are, I'd hope that maybe United could at least be in the top half of the table before the thingy. But I think Everton play Crystal Palace, which could go here or there.
I'm not sure why you're looking at the table, bro.
I don't know why.
This manager, we know what he's on.
Eddie, I just can't. It doesn't sit well with United in the bottom half of the table, man. I just can't. I know it's bad. I know that's the standard, but for Manchester United to be in the bottom half, I just like that's just
It's unacceptable. I get it, but at the same time, it's like because I have to go back to those basics you were saying earlier, bro, about putting people in the right positions. How has it been like that for like several years where we don't agree with? That's a basic, man.
Yeah.
And then the next one should be, okay, who's pressing and who's doing the tracking back? That should be like maybe what we're talking about. Not you can't play Bruno in his right position. That is just rudimentary, elementary.
Yeah.
So, hey, I admire your hope for United. They've
killed it. Oh no, I don't have hope. I just want to try at least to have one weekend where I'm not embarrassed by this club. So if at least be at the international break where we're at least not on the bottom half of the table, that would be nice, and at least not like markedly. I think that because as far as I'm concerned, if I had any expectation for United, it was at least to finish fifth. And so long as we're like in touching distance of that, then my expectations for the season are close to being met. So, but anyway, thanks everyone for coming for joining and watching the show. Eddie, man, I appreciate you obviously joining me for this watch long as well. We at least watch some entertaining football for once.
Thanks for having me on. Thanks for having me on, man. And can I just plug my channel real quick?
Yes,
man?
of course. Go for it.
I just appreciate if like anyone could if you like the football cartoons, you don't have to take football too serious all the time. Pop over to Prem Proven Tunes. I'm on like YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, all that. But obviously, first and foremost, hit the like for Red Devil Studio, man. Don't know how you keep going with the football, with the Man United content, like I said, but hey, you're more of a devout fan than I am. But we all have our limits, bro.
Yeah,
that's what I'm gonna say. I'm still a legacy Man United fan. It's just I need these Glazers to go. I'm done with the plan. They don't have a plan. Ineos, I don't think they're gonna do anything. But I don't want to get too deep into it again. But thanks again for having me.
No worries, mate. Right. Oh, SSB said after Isak went off, Liverpool didn't create much, and that is true. That is true. Big up SSB in the chat as well. And like I said, make sure you guys head up and subscribe to Eddie's channel. His repeat the name, sorry, Eddie, again.
Prem Proven Tunes.
Prem Proven Tunes. Yes. Head over to Prem Proven Tunes and also Eddie Football Waffles channel as well. Both of them. Subscribe to them. But it's been a good game, guys. Enjoy international break. Have a nice day, guys, and cheers. Peace.
Peace.